Here's where I'm going today, guys. I'm going to ask you guys for a little bit of help. So, I was off the grid. Monday, I was pretty much off the grid completely. And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like I could not have picked a better day to be off the grid. I missed all that stuff. All the Trump-Putin stuff. Now, I'm sure your wouldn't joke is the most hilarious and original one of them all. I got so tired of looking at those. Especially, a lot of my friends are comedians, obviously, and just, So, anyway, I was totally off the grid. I missed all of that, and I was thrilled to be off the grid for that. Tuesday, I was also kind of off the grid because I was traveling back to Los Angeles, and because there was a big storm out on the East Coast where I got back home about 5 hours later than I originally was going to. So I missed a little bit, guys, and I guess my question for the day, what all did I miss? Let me know. I've caught up on a few things. The Trump-Putin thing, I guess for some people, this is their first time learning that Trump's a liar. How is that news to anybody at this point? How's that? I saw some people, they would post stuff on social media and they'd be like, I don't mean to be politically controversial, but I don't trust the president. You think that's politically controversial? That's called being awake. And it doesn't just apply to Trump. You know who it applies to as well? Every freaking president from my lifetime. I've never, you wake up and trust the president? Wow, that's a fun movie you live in. That's really gotta be fun. You succumb to the Britney Spears rules of politics. Just, they know what's best. They're looking out for us. I've seen people, I don't mean to be controversial. You're not. You're not. That's actually, whenever somebody starts a tweet or a post with, I don't want to be controversial, here's a news, you're not. Don't worry. You're freaking not. You don't need that little disclaimer there. You're not. You're not. What's going to come after that is either a very obvious observation that most sane people share, or just an ignorant freaking statement. That's a lot of people when they have, I don't want to be controversial, but it's followed by either something profoundly ignorant or something so painfully obvious. It's like, how are you? Welcome to the party, I guess. Where the frick have you been? I don't trust this president. I don't mean to get my panties in a bunch, but this president, I have a feeling he's just looking out for other one percenters. Are you kidding? So I guess, what all did I miss, you guys? Oh, and people are talking about they're going to remake the Rugrats, apparently. And I guess some millennials are saying, oh, you're ruining my childhood. No. No. The Rugrats was a brilliant show that was light years beyond its time. And if they're going to remake that and maintain those principles for a future generation to enjoy, I think that's freaking awesome. I think that's a good thing. I love the Rugrats too. Alright guys, so turning it over to you now. What did I miss, everybody? What did I miss? Pat says, I loved the Rugrats. I did too. Jennifer said they're remaking Daria. I haven't heard about that, but that's freaking awesome. The only thing I saw in relation to that was there was that Aubrey Plaza made that video, but I thought that was a parody thing. I didn't think they were actually doing that. Maybe they are, and I'm wrong. So let me know. I missed some fake outrage, Chris says. I believe it. Let's see. You missed how batshit all the Republicans became. Brenner even accused Trump of treason. Sanders had a town hall. I did miss that. Yeah, the Fight for 15 town hall. David tells me I missed nothing. Everything still sucks. DNC has decided to still keep superdelegates. I missed that, but I'm not surprised. Let's see. Mueller is a liar. Probably. He lied about Iraq. We are all Russian. Agreed. Dems decided to keep superdelegate. Musk. I missed the Musk thing. I'm not sure what that's even in reference to. Someone's got to catch me up on that. What do you think about the EU chief to charge Google over anti-competitive practices? Sources say. I'm not familiar with that. I would need to know more. Feel free to tweet an article. But again, I've been off the grid for a few days. And happily so, quite frankly. Ship in Hawaii gets hit by flying debris from volcano. Yikes. I did not hear about that. Still haven't given the server from the DNC to the FBI or DHS. Joe Lieberman came out of the swamp to endorse Crawley Run. That's not surprising. That's not surprising. Wondering where you've been? I was on the road. I had a show in Richmond, Virginia on Saturday night. It was a good time. We had a blast. And then after that, I went up to the eastern shores of Virginia where my girlfriend's father lived, and we visited with him for a few days. This was a small town in the middle of nowhere. This is the type of town where all of the restaurants also sell fireworks. And we went up there. This is the type of town where last call is at 9 p.m., literally. We went out around that time on Sunday night, and there was literally nothing open. And then Monday we were able to find a drink at 9 p.m. The place was closing, but they were willing to serve us a whiskey. Or, well, she had a glass of wine, I had a whiskey. So I was pretty much off the grid. And her dad had Wi-Fi, kind of, but it didn't really work. So yeah, I tweeted a little bit yesterday from the airport where because of a storm, my trip was about 6 hours longer than it should have been. So anyway, yeah, I'm catching up. And you guys are telling me Musk has been donating to the Republicans. I heard about that. Any plans on putting another stand-up show on Patreon soon? You know what, Dwayne, since you asked, I'm going to put another stand-up show on Patreon today. How's that sound? I haven't posted. I usually post something on Wednesdays. I haven't yet. So I'm going to post a stand-up show today. Ask and ye shall receive. So you got it. I'm going to post a stand-up show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.